This is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Alright, sounds good to me.
I don't have much, but I love your streams. Let these bits be all you need to have. Alright, thank you, Ben Boxer. You're the top cheerer of the night. Very slow cheering tonight, so it's actually a great opportunity for someone to become top cheerer of the night. Also, overnight, the cheer leaderboard will reset. So tomorrow, if people want to try to get on the cheer leaderboard, it's going to be back to 0. Android X cheered in regards to me possibly appearing on a podcast. And he says that, be careful, because someone posted on the Drunken Peasants Reddit, which has since been deleted, they planned on luring you in and hammering you on the spot to make you look bad and make you leave. I don't want to see this happen to you. Alright, Android. I love the conspiracies. I love them. I fucking love this shit. I do. I just love the insanity of some people and the shit that they make up. Alright, just to give you some perspective here. Alright, guys. So, there's a podcast out there called The Drunken Peasants, who I guess people have asked them, like, people have brought me up on their podcast, and they don't really know much about me, so they looked into me, and now they know who I am, and in reality, they publicly invited me to their show on Twitter. They said, can you come and hang out with us and play Street Fighter? Alright? Now think about this. I just want you to think about this. Alright? Let's be realistic here. Okay? You're gonna invite someone, in person, to your studio, where you do a podcast multiple times a week, to play video games, and while they're there, you're going to do nothing but insult them? Like, what? That's why you use your head, because this is when people just make fucking shit up. It's so stupid, right? Just think about that. Let's get someone to show up in person to play video games, right? Let's play some Street Fighter. Shows up in person, and what we're gonna do is rag on them on our show to a live audience. How do you think that exactly would turn out? You know what I mean? Oh my god. I just don't, this just is silly to me, It's just silly. Absolutely silly. And what the bottom line is that people listen to things and believe shit that's dumb, okay? And the bottom line also is that everyone out there has misconceptions about me, and then some people, wise up. You see what I mean? So there you go. Like, for example, many people on the internet have said things negative about me when they had no idea who I was and had no idea any kind of information about me.
When you hear Dark Side Phil, the first thing you think of, oh, that's the guy who had an accident.
Do you know there's like a guy in our group right now who's like streaming this whole thing? He's sort of like semi-famous.
Oh, yeah, I think that's Dark Side Phil. He was the guy that got caught for masturbating in front of children. Yeah, Dark Side Phil. He was caught masturbating. I think he's like 35 years old.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he was masturbating in front of children.
That's
on
right.
YouTube live stream. Hilarious.
That's the guy who's this negative thing or that negative thing. Most people don't even know I have a 10-year legacy on YouTube. Most people don't know I did videos on YouTube for 2 years before I ever made any money. And I actually have outlived a lot of YouTubers, and or I've been doing this much longer than most people who do it for a living. Most people don't know that I'm the most prolific gaming YouTuber there is. I've put out more gameplay videos and playthroughs and hours of gameplay in the last 10 years than any other human on planet Earth. They don't know any of this. All they know is the negative shit.
And you're absolutely right. I'm well aware that these guys, apparently, last year, people were talking about me on their podcast. And they were ragging on me because they didn't know anything. These are, of course, the haters go to their show and talk about me, alright? And then, of course, they're going to rag on the common things that everyone hates on. But there's a difference between just ragging on someone and then actually taking an active interest in someone and saying, man, this is something interesting. Maybe we should give this person a chance. Maybe we do have common interests or whatever. You see what I mean? So the bottom line is, first of all, like I told you guys, nothing is set in stone about anything anyway. Nothing is set in stone whatsoever. What we have now is talks. We're in talks. So what I will do, I will take all of your concerns. I absolutely will. I'll take your concerns to heart, and I will talk to said people. All right? And, you know, and we'll see what happens. All right? We will see what happens. If I'm on the show, great. If it goes well, great. If I'm on a show and it turns out terrible, I can not participate in the said show. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal at all. You know what I mean? Like, I don't see the big deal. It's just like, I've been around the block. I've been doing this for over 10 years. I've had more than enough assholes who have come out of the woodwork to make fun of me.
And then basically laugh at me. So they're not laughing with me. These are people who are here just to deride me and laugh at me, okay?
I've heard it all. I've, you know, put up with all of it. And, you know what I mean? Like, there's no other... Just because people may think that there's going to be some kind of negative... I guarantee you, if anything that I'm on, it doesn't matter whose show I'm on or whatever, you're going to have the negative element of assholes who are going to show up. And they're just going to be constantly spamming negativity and saying stupid shit and bringing up negative shit. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's not that big. For me, I don't think it's a big deal. I don't. What I see is positive potential. But some people only see the negative. Oh my god, Phil's going to show up somewhere and get attacked. Well, it could happen. You're right. It could happen. And what's the big deal? It'll just be the same shit I've heard a million times. You know what I mean? And I can just say, okay, well, this wasn't worth my time. Goodbye. And that's the end of it. But anyway, I will take all of your concerns under advisement. All right? I will. And I will speak to the parties that be. And we will see. At this point, nothing has been 100% agreed to at all. As I said, I'm still in talks. I don't have anything settled yet. I was hoping that maybe this would be something, you know, around March-ish. Mid-March, maybe. That would make sense to try to get more exposure right before some special events. We'll see. I'll talk to them about it and we'll go from there. Fair enough? All right. You guys are so concerned. All right. Genetic Gamer Cheer says, how do you think you worked harder when you were on the top of YouTube or now when you live stream? It's a different kind of work. The definition is different in my opinion. Back then, it felt more like a grind. Like, for example, getting up every day, putting out some, you know, 8+ hours of gameplay content every single day, and then having to micromanage. Let me tell you, back then, uploading the videos to YouTube was a chore. You had to upload the videos and then sit there and fucking babysit. Because constantly, there would be issues with these things. Where it would error out. The settings wouldn't save. The video would upload, but then it would never process. It was like, not only would you do 8 to 10 hours of gameplay, then you'd have to sit there for like, and by the way, it took much longer to upload videos back then too. And it wasn't because of my internet, it was because YouTube servers were slow. So you're talking, play for 8 hours, and then it takes like 6 hours to upload said videos. So it was like a chore. You know what I mean? Honestly, it felt a lot more like just annoying busy work back then.
Right now, it's basically little to no extra effort to just re-upload the archives of what I'm doing on stream to YouTube to make extra money.
Okay, but there were positives. The positives back then of doing it completely offline, no live stream, was that I made my own schedule. I basically could record whenever I wanted. I could upload whenever I wanted. As long as I got those videos up within a time period of, say, 24 hours from the release of a game, everyone would be happy. And even though some days it would be a little bit later, basically I could take breaks, right? I could film for 20 minutes and then take a fucking 20-minute break if I wanted, you know? I could take a break to eat whenever I wanted. All of a sudden I start getting hungry. Oh man, I'm taking my break now. I gotta eat. I'm starving, you know? That kind of thing. Whenever I use the bathroom, I could use the bathroom whenever I wanted. You see what I mean? There were some days, I'll be honest, there were games I didn't like, and I'd be like, it would be hard to stomach playing the game. So I would play the game for like 15 minutes, take a break. Play another 15 minutes, take a break. Like, I just had to do that because the game sucked. You know what I mean? So, it was a different experience. It's definitely a different experience because now, even though I would say what I do on stream, I enjoy a hell of a lot more than what I used to do on YouTube. I do. This doesn't feel like a chore at all. This is just me enjoying games and sharing those experiences with you guys and having fun conversations. You know, it's good stuff. It's positive stuff.
No one's really talking to me anymore now. So people are taking off for the night. No one pays attention to the game. No one pays attention to Phil. No one in the street chat's even talking to me anymore, so I'm going to call it a night soon, guys. Sorry, but if people aren't going to pay attention, I'm not going to fucking keep playing. The shakes we're almost to level 47. I was going to keep going until we hit 47, but now we got people talking about the most random shit that has nothing to do with anything. Stuff that I'm not going to talk about. I got people in the stream chat not even talking about the game. It's hard to engage you guys when you're not, like, addressing the game, just saying. So if anyone actually wants to talk to me while I play this game, it would be nice. People are talking about Little Pump the rapper and all kinds of other shit. I have no fucking idea what anyone's talking about. You know, this is a gameplay stream that I like to interact with my viewers. So if anyone wants to like hang out and talk, I'd appreciate that. Rather than me just playing the game by myself and you guys ignoring me. Or else I don't even know why you're in here. I'm just saying. I mean, I'm just saying, you know. It would be nice.
But that being said, all that being said, you know, for me, it's a little tougher because I do have to adhere to a schedule. I have to get a stream up and running by a certain time. I have to monitor said stream to make sure everything's good and make sure everything's up and running properly. If I have to use the bathroom, I have to take a break. You know what I mean? Which makes everyone wait. You have to worry about losing an audience when you take breaks and the like. You know, I have to try to do a variety of stuff to keep you guys occupied. I didn't have to do that. Back in the day, it was like, whatever I played, I knew I was going to get views. Now I have to try to do a variety of content to keep people hooked, to keep people occupied, and have people coming by and having fun on the streams. I can't just do this, you know, play the same game for 5 days straight. It's going to die out. You know what I mean? There's a lot more to it now.
I e-bag, right? You're constantly asking your viewers and your fans for contribution.
There's a hell of a lot more to it. So I'll let you, you know, in my opinion, today I enjoy what I do a lot more, okay? But at the same time, I do feel it's more difficult to do what I do now than what I used to do.
I'll be real honest with everyone. Just making an edited YouTube video is very easy. Doing live improv reactionary commentary is tough. The hard shit is sitting here playing the raw games. That's the hard part. Streaming is way harder than just editing videos for YouTube. Okay? It is. Real talk. What I used to do was just play a game, record with impromptu commentary over it. I'm really good at improv style observational commentary. That's my forte. That's always been what I'm good at. It's the laziest kind of content possible, and all it does is propagates toxicity. So, my own personal opinion is that is a complete waste of everyone's time. It's fluff content made straight for money. It has nothing to do with quality. The reactionary content is the worst kind of content. It's like, I have nothing to say or do myself. I can't do anything creative or positive for myself. So instead, I take what other people say and do, and then I comment on it. That's not creative content. That's the easiest way out.
Take breaks constantly, just make sure the video's uploaded. What I do today, in my opinion, is a lot more challenging. I have to entertain an audience, right? I have to entertain you guys. I have to make sure that you're engaged and having fun, and there's a reason why you're here and still here and not getting bored within 5 minutes and taking off and running out the door. You see what I mean? I gotta juggle. By the way, back in the day, this is another big factor. Back in the day, I just put the videos out, the money rolls in, right? I put the videos out, ad revenue was super high, out the wazoo, money rolls in, I'm done. As long as I played a game that day, I know I'm good. Today, it's like, damn, I have to make sure to engage and to make sure that people are entertained so that they'll contribute via a stream.
Let's face it, is a money factory. Please give me your monies. Give me money, money. Give me your money. Come watch me and give me monies. And if you don't, I'll have no life and no way to make money.
Because my contributions are not based on ad revenue and views. They're based on you guys enjoying the content and willingly giving. It's a very different situation. And so I would say, yeah, what I do now is tougher. Definitely, I would say that, okay? I received an anonymous dollar tip. And they said you can't make as much ad revenue on YouTube if you rush through a game. It's a win-win situation for the streamer and the audience. I don't necessarily know what you mean by that. And the reason I say that is, I guess what you're thinking is, well, if you rush through a game, there's less videos. Less videos means less ad revenue. For me, that's not the case. No matter what, I'm going to be putting out the same amount of gameplay every day on YouTube anyway. You see what I mean? Like, no matter what, even though I rush through a game, there's another game to get to. See? So for me, no. Rushing through games had nothing to do with money or ad revenue or anything like that. A lot of people used to accuse me of that. Phil rushes through releases so he can get to the next release to put out more videos and make more money. That wasn't the case at all.
That's 100% a lie. I'm good at lying.
Because no matter what, whether I took my time with the game or whether I played a new release, it was still going to be the same amount of videos. So logically, what these people were saying didn't make any sense. But they would always try to figure something out, make something up to insult me, right? That's how these people are. So it is what it is.
It's not about, oh, I gotta play every new release to fucking make 1 million videos and make money and stuff. It's not like that anymore. It's not. Because there used to be people who, when I used to make videos on YouTube, literally used to come to me and say this, Phil, you put out too much content. You play too many games. There's no way we could watch all the videos and maintain a normal life. You put out 8 to 10 hours of content a day. How could we possibly watch it all? To which I would respond, don't. Pick and choose what you want to watch, because I understand your life is more important than you being a fan of me. You know what I mean? Always look out for yourself first. You know, I always tell people, your life is the most important thing. I upload a ridiculous amount of videos to YouTube. Every day I'm uploading anywhere from like 15 to 30 videos, if not more. And the bottom line is, it doesn't matter. Like my Twitch, my YouTube videos are what they are. You know, I know for a fact my YouTube viewership has dwindled because I've been focusing way more on Twitch in particular. So I know that not as many people go and even watch me on YouTube anymore. YouTube is saying we don't want people like Phil anymore. It is YouTube's fault. I know that YouTube is a sinking ship. There's no way I could get DsPgaming to grow. It's done. Even if I were to change the formula of what I do on DsPgaming to be longer videos, edited videos, nothing's going to work. I became more of like a joke or a laughing stock on YouTube.
Genetic Gamer Charity says, I'm against you going on that podcast. I think they're influenced by Twitter trolls and detractors. All right, fair enough. Like I said, I will take all of your concerns to heart.
Listen, I'm getting wiser in my old age. I know, 36 years old. In my old age, I'm getting wiser. No, fuck you. You're a liar.
And so I'm listening to your feedback, and I'm getting a vibe that you guys think that maybe this isn't a good idea. So fair enough. I will weigh and balance. I'll talk to the people. We'll have more discussions before anything becomes 100% set in stone or anything like that. Okay?
Okay. So 523 subs. Thanks to everyone who did sub. Don't worry, we did hit the sub goal, and we're still doing the retrospective event next month, regardless. No problems there. Wow. You're seriously not getting anything fake when you watch my stuff, man. You know me, I'm honest. I don't sugarcoat shit. You know? What? What? Oh my god, I saw the... Okay. I gotta talk very quickly about this, because we were talking about Subnautica. There was a montage. Streamers who watched the Aurora blow up. The Aurora is the spaceship in Subnautica. A montage of streamers overreacting, because basically in Subnautica, when the ship blows up, I miss the explosion. When it happens, it's very underwhelming. It doesn't even look like a big deal. It's just like, it glows and a little bit of fire comes out and it's over. They did a montage of major streamers completely overreacting to it. It's like, oh my god! Wah, wah. It's like, dude, like, it's like an underwhelming explosion. Anyone will tell you, like, it's not even a big deal. And the streamer's like, wah, 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 going nuts on camera, acting like it's some fucking big deal. That's like me, right? That's like me. I was so funny. It was just a hilarious montage of people like, look at these idiots overreacting. And that's how people are. That's what they do. This is how I get attention on my stream. Something's going on. Acting like a moron. Acting like a fucking clown. Because these fucking people didn't overreact, no one would watch them. Because they're fucking boring. It's like watching fucking paint dry, so you gotta act like a clown. What in the holy fuck was that supposed to be? Okay then.
Special delivery! Special delivery! What the fuck?
I'm stupid. Thanks for asking. It was a muppet. I can't stop laughing. No. I wanted to play Blackout. The cookie ran out. Oh.
Sit rep. Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety.
Oh no. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. I'm not. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm not doing crazy, over-exaggerated live reactions like a fucking muppet, like these other people do, to get attention from you. That's not me. I'm never going to do that. What pasta do you prefer? I prefer a penne. Oh! Easy to eat. Oh! Phil's a faggot. Phil's fat. Phil's a loser. Phil's a beggar. Phil's a racist. Phil's a scammer. DSP's a pedophile. DSP is a thief. DSP is a greedy fuck.
This guy's a bitch.
I have a micro penis. Alright, I'm not dead, but I swear to God I wish I fucking was.